So we went ahead and finished the head and body. Now we're going to make the little ears for our caticorn. So you need to make a total of 2 for this project. So we're going to start with our slip knot. So to do a slip knot, you're going to take your yarn, hold your 2 fingers up like this, form an X with the yarn, put your thumb on top of the X, flip it over, place your crochet hook under the first one, and grab the second one to form your loop. And then pull on your tail and your working yarn to tighten. All right, just as a reminder how you hold your hand. For the working yarn, you have T, you're going to be holding up your pinky, flip over your palm, put your pointer finger under, and use your thumb and your middle finger to control the loop or the yarn. We're going to start with 4 chains. So you're going to have the hook pointing towards the yarn, grab onto it, twist it away, and pull it through the hole. You're going to do this 3 more times. All right, so we're going to form a ring with this, and we do this by putting the crochet hook through the first loop or chain that we made, and then doing a slip stitch. So a slip stitch is when we grab onto that yarn and pull it through both loops. Okay, so now the pattern requires for round 1 is 2 single crochets and an increase. So want to make sure we crochet into the loop where the yarn is not coming out of. So we got our yarn coming out of this one. We're going to put it in this one right here next to it. So 1 single crochet, we're going to do our second single crochet, all right, and then we're going to do an increase in that third loop. So remember, for an increase, all that is there's 2 single crochets in the same loop. And then we're going to do 2 more single crochets. So it's coming out of here, so we're going to put it in this loop right here. All right, so the next part of our pattern is 3 single crochets and an increase. So I'm going to count to 3. Make sure you're going through both of these loops right here. All right, so that's our 3 single crochets, and then we need to do an increase, so it's going to be 2 single crochets in here. Then 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the last thing we need to do is do a round of single crochets. We want to make sure we end in the right spot, so we're going to go ahead and use the marker. So I'm going to place it right here. All right, and then we're just going to do 1 round of single crochets around our ear. All right, so we're at the very end. All right, so we're going to do 1 more single crochet. All right, and then to kind of finish this off, I like to cut it with a little bit of string attached to it so it's easy to sew on. So we're going to grab our scissors and cut it. And then to fasten it, I just pull the string tail through this loop like this. All right, and then we're going to tighten it. And then you're going to take the inside of it and we're going to flip it inside out, okay, to form that little cat ear. All right, so. All right, so now it's super teeny tiny, but it fits our Caticorn. And we have 2 awesome little ears that we're going to attach to him.